Same again, Skelton trying to transfer to Ulton Delan at the back. Aldridge takes it off him, and now they set them all, and now Leinster try and get bodies around. La Rochelle creaking forward. Where's the ball? A sea of bodies on the ground. Can they get it to the back here?
There's the ball.
Just about retain it.
Play advantage.
Advantage again. It's another penalty conceded. How long before we see yellow cards? Out it goes. Twisting and turning. Sclavi dragged to the ground. Here's Georges-Henri Calome, the big man. Number 18 on his back, almost at the line. Josh van der Fleer put everything he had into that tackle. There with Aldridge. Aldridge almost gets there himself. Pile of bodies, it's held up. We go back to the penalty. And Leinster are going to be spoken to here.
It's two different penalties, but it's in the zone, no more at more. Okay. Different infringement, I've warned them now.
I just wonder, Hugh, we haven't spoken about it for maybe half an hour, but the loss of James Ryan in this Leinster side, maul defence, the impact that he has, he's a huge man as well. With Jason Jenkins, he started against Munster there, got a good few minutes under his belt, but it's that leadership in moments like this that you maybe miss.
Well, if La Rochelle write a book about this match, they might call it 40 minutes inside Leinster 22. But will they have anything to show for it? Because they have battered, and so far Leinster have held them out. Can they keep doing it? It's just relentless pressure by the defending champions from France. Le Piac! Almost at the line. New advantage being played. Leinster struggling with yellow cards. Ball there, the pick from Laveau. Little pass.
At 16 you
taken by Bordeaux. Surely Jakob Pepper is going to have to reach for a card at some stage if Leinster keep infringing. Short pass again. Once again the tackle have to be made. La Rochelle, they got numbers on the left-hand side here. They're going to keep it tight for the time being. Jean-Henri Calome! Can he get it down? Georges-Henri Calome has scored a try for La Rochelle. The pressure has finally paid off. And Leinster might go down to 14 as well here. Let's have a look at the referee. It's Ronan Kelleher. 16 is going to go for the rest of the game, and the pendulum has swung in favour of La Rochelle.
Wow.
Early on the front left there, and then again another infringement by 16.
The yellow card. Ronan Kelleher, he's just come on fresh. Again, a fresh man is now going to be missing until the end of the game. 71st minute, he's gone. That's his final over with. That's Calome. He just picks and goes a little sharp dart, and he gets himself in.
Andrea. Yes.
What a game, you. What a game.
What a game. Leinster now, this is going to... they're going to have to reach down deep and try and find something from somewhere to get back up. If this one goes over, La Rochelle will hit the front for the first time in the game. And much like last year, they've bided their time. And is it perfect timing? It might well be.
You've got to give credit to La Rochelle for fighting their way back into this game, but it's Leinster's exits, kicking out on the full a couple of times, just applying pressure onto themselves, and they've almost stopped playing a bit as well, haven't they? Trying to hold on to that lead that they managed to rack up.
Ryan Baird leading the charge with a brilliant take from Ulton Delan, of all people. What a brilliant take and charging run.
Stay there.
Back in the pockets, Dulin. Space down the centre of the field now. This is where Leinster needs to come up with something. They've got time, but they're down to 14. And they're down by a single point. Hugo Keenan. He's barely had any time inside La Rochelle's 22 with ball. It's all been kicked down, relieving pressure, attempting to relieve territory.
Ball out, right?
Ross Byrne puts one up. Charlie Natai, Ringrose after it. This is a really good kick. It's going to test Brice Dulin.
Release, hands away!
Just seeing Porter carry the ball into contact. That's only his third carry of the game.
Leave it.
Usually when he's wearing a green shirt of Ireland, he's in the double figures. It just shows you how much ball La Rochelle have had, especially in this second half.
There's a clearing kick. It's going to set for Byrne. Pass infield to Keenan. He's got a few yellow jerseys in front of him. Takes the tackle. Gibson Park out to Porter. Behind to Byrne. Natai. Nowhere to go, really. Doesn't want to get held up here.
Release! Away! Away! There's the ball. It's your own ball. There's the ball. Not the tackler, it's the carrier.
Caelan Doris, was that high? No question that was high. No question that was high. I mean, Jonathan Dante is as physical as you can get, but he made no attempt to go low there.
Side tackle.
No attempt. Great call from the referee.
Okay.
Now, I wonder, does Ross Byrne fancy this?
We're going to have a look at it.
Well, we're going to go TMO, let's check. But Ross Byrne is having a chat with his pack here. I wonder, does he fancy
so
this
initial
kick?
view is it slipped up.
Here's your best angle, Jacko.
Shoulder to the head.
There is a lot of force through the body, but his shoulder does make contact with the head. Here we go. Here's your best angle for the
Shoulder
contact.
to the head. Yellow. Has to be yellow card. Has to be yellow card.
Agreed, yeah.
Absorbing tackle. So we go yellow.
Has to be.
A lot of force through the body, but there is shoulder to head contact.
Okay. The yellow.
He's going down and he's under.
I think they're very lucky.
We got it. We got it. Yeah. There is shoulder to the head, but there is force going through the body, so there's indirect.
So Jonathan Dante, well, that's as good as a red card because he's gone as well. So you've got Kelleher in the bin, you've got Dante in the bin. 14 against 14. How are your nerves, Ross Byrne? Has he called for a shot at goal? We haven't quite seen what the decision is yet. I think he's going to go into the corner.
I think he's going to go into the corner. The pack's standing around him.
It's a long way out. It's a really hard angle.
Getting the correct mark.
Yeah, it's probably the right decision.
The right decision. I thought that could have been a red card, but it doesn't really matter. He's not going to feature in this game.
All right, here we go.
It has been a titanic tussle. It has been an epic game so far, and it's going right down to the wire. Leinster line out, La Rochelle 22.
That's quality, isn't it? And look who we have thrown in the line out once again, you.
Josh van der Fleer to throw, no hooker on the pitch. If they do go to scrums, they'll either have to bring in Dan Sheehan or else Cian Healy will go back in and pack down the front row. Ross Maloney takes it. Here's Ross Byrne. Caelan Doris trying to find a hole in that La Rochelle defence. There's none there. They work the left-hand side. Look at van der Fleer. Still plenty of running in the open side flanker, and what a shift he's put in. Leinster looking to keep this one tight now. Need support for Andrew Porter. You know, this is drop goal territory. We go back to this stadium last week when Jack Crowley did it for Munster, but Leinster are thinking about a try here, and they're going to the right-hand side. Ross Byrne doesn't want to lose the ball in contact. Big hit to put him down. Alala Toa again. Leinster trying to keep the ball recycled. How are your nerves? Porter chopped to the ground. Hugo Keenan wants players on the left-hand side. Out it goes. Charlie Natai, one outside him. Still Natai. Still Charlie Natai on his feet, driving to the line. Just short. Needs to recycle the ball and get it back. Leinster still have it. Should be there for Gibson Park. This is it for Leinster. 4 minutes left to go. Down by a point. They've barely had any territory inside La Rochelle 22 for the entire second half. Can they make this count? Jason Jenkins. The crowd roar them on. Caelan Doris has it at the back. This has to be it for Leinster. They'll never have a better chance. 3.5 minutes. The pick at the back. Alala Toa. It's all about composure and trying to find the gap. Another pick from Porter.
Hands away, yellow.
La Rochelle told to leave it. Leinster slow to get back on their feet. Any gaps? Van der Fleer. Van der Fleer no way through.
No! Leave it!
La Rochelle bodies piling over. Gibson Park, they're going to go out to Ringrose. Lost his feet. Managed to hang on to it. It's gone forward. Oh, they've lost it.
First man. Lost feet. Back.
Kerbarlow back in the pocket, trying to find any room here. Straight to James Lowe. He's going to charge straight back. James Lowe into contact. Hit high, or hit in the square in the chest, I should say. Ryan Baird. Back it goes to Gibson Park. Keenan this time. Leinster still have it. 2.5 minutes on the clock. Alala-Toa straightens the line. Gibson Park again. They got to keep composure. Ross Byrne to Ryan Baird. Gibson Park goes left. Caelan Doris. What a finish. Ross Maloney. Leinster need points. Any points will do. Van der Fleer. Still hammering away. Told to leave it. Space on the left side. Keenan. Player unconscious. Oh, catch your breath. Catch your breath. Check our heart rate there, Stephen. 148 or so.
Oh, what a finish this game. What a finish. And James Lowe running it back. Hastoy could not get it off the pitch. He almost tried a bit of a banana pressure on him, and he couldn't get it off the pitch. And then it just came back, and we're seeing the stretchers being called. We never like to see this, but no, right decision by the referee. He knew to stop the game there.
It's George Henry Colombo who's down the try score. So look, let's catch our breath for a second. Bernard Jackman, 2 minutes to go. If I'm right in thinking, because he stopped play, Leinster will have a scrum here. What do you see? What do you think is going to happen?
You're coming to the wrong man if you want someone. I'm about 5 metres away from where all the action has been. For them not to be able to get that ball off the field, it was a great turnover, heroic defence from La Rochelle, but Leinster are throwing everything at him. Brilliant carry from Charlie Natai, and every ruck has been contested at a maximum. It's so hard for the referee to make a decision here. The problem for Leinster is it will restart with a scrum, but their scrum has looked under pressure, and that's how La Rochelle got back into this game. They won a scrum turnover on Leinster ball. This is 5 yards out. They'll have to get Dan Sheehan back on the field, obviously, for a scrum, or maybe Cian Healy actually will take that role. I'm not sure. Joshua Van der Fleer still in the field, but this is massive. This is Leinster's game here. If Leinster can win the ball, I think they'll go towards the middle, and I think Ross Byrne will drop back in the pocket and go for it, because I don't think it's going to have to be something very obvious for Jack O'Paper to give a penalty, although he's looking at this clean out here and see what the action is. There'll be a problem here for Michael Alatoa, Hugh. You'll have a better view than me.
Alatoa. So Alatoa came in, led with his shoulder, and then they clean out.
And he dropped his shoulder in there.
That's what they're looking at.
Has to be behind the head. Has to be high danger.
High danger. From a distance.
Just make sure it's flush.
I think he's in trouble.
Bang. Flush.
This is your best angle for the contact.
Bang.
Here we go.
Yep.
This is the
Player's
best
legal
angle.
on his feet, over the ball. Touch shoulder. He comes from a distance. No attempt to wrap. Red.
It's in trouble.
Okay. And our number is?
This
Number
could be
18.
It. This could be it.
I'll need number 18, please. No. 18, please. 18.
He's gone. Leinster
The
down
player's
to
legal
13.
over the ball. You come from a distance, you tuck that shoulder. High level of danger. No
What's that, a low level of danger?
there's no mitigation here.
Leinster down to 13 against 14 of La Rochelle. It'll be a penalty from this, and that could be it.
That could be it. There's always going to be a controversial match, but nobody wants to see that. A red card in the last few minutes of the game, and you know he's gone in all guns blazing into that breakdown. I think why he's off the pitch is he tucks the arm. And Colomb is sort of rising up out of the ruck, and he catches him on the head. But you can't tuck your arm like that.
Johnny Sexton looking on. I'm sure they can't quite believe what's happened in the second half. It was all guns blaring in the first 20 minutes or so. It looked like Leinster could run riot, but then La Rochelle, unbelievable heart and determination to drag themselves back into this position.
It sure is. We've got a great coaching group. Bruno Nagara again touched on all the players from around the world that are in his squad. They come together, they're a close-knit group. They fight hard for one another, but as well, they're a good rugby side, full of quality players. And they've dragged themselves back into this in the second half, and it's only been the last 4 or 5 minutes we've seen Leinster actually play a bit of rugby.
Thoughts with Georges-Henri Colombe obviously as well, and I hope that's not too serious. It was looked like he was knocked out when he hit the ground, and hopefully, as we say, it's not too serious.
All good to go.
So line out. Luke McGrath in place of Gibson Park. Leinster will have to contest the line out here. 90 seconds to go. Line out secure. La Rochelle have the ball. Josh Van der Veer has come up the wrong side. He's given away another penalty, and that, I can tell you,
your players formed at the back.
It's as good as that. La Rochelle, no.
Ball already formed, 7 around the corner.
All they have to do now is kick this into touch, win the line out, and keep the ball, and they will be back-to-back champions. Stephen Ferris, can I ask you please for your Heineken star of the match?
Well, it's edging towards a couple of the Leinster players. Dan Sheehan has been superb. Jack Coonan had a brilliant first half as well, but my Heineken star of the match has to be Gregory Alldritt. He's given them go forward every time he's touched the ball. 17 carries in the game, 43 metres made. He leads by example, not only for his country but for his club in La Rochelle. What a player.
European Player of the Year, Heineken star of the match, about to be two-time Heineken Cup champions. 20 seconds to go. Leinster once again coming up short. The might, the power, the skill of La Rochelle. Ronan O'Gara, 2 wins as a player, 2006 and 2008. Now to be 2 wins as a coach, 2022 and 2023. 5 seconds to go. La Rochelle will be Heineken Cup champions, back-to-back. Incredible performance, amazing achievement. And it goes from Hastoy. La Rochelle, Heineken Cup champions once again.
Oh, look at the scenes on the pitch. Players, coaching staff, the Leinster players down on their hands and knees. They actually are stunned, and so am I after that first 20 minutes. What a comeback.
One of the great Heineken Cup finals we have ever seen. As Gregory Alldritt goes over to his teammates. Your Heineken Cup champions for 2023, La Rochelle. Back-to-back European kings. They've done it in Dublin. They've beaten Leinster once again. A fantastic performance, worthy champions. And the celebrations will continue in Dublin tonight.